So I was reading one of your other articles on the Daily Dot. I think you maybe put it out 2 months ago, and so about David Icke.
Yeah.
And so I was actually I fell into his sort of videos for a little, maybe a 3-week period of time.
Yeah.
Where I was like, oh my God, this reptilian conspiracy, this is great. Like I'm a big alien fan, alien believer. Yeah. But then I got to a video where he said something very anti-Semitic about I think Jewish people starting the World War II.
Yes.
He said something and then it snapped me out. I said, oh my God. I said, what have I been listening to, just like a neo-Nazi? And then it hit me too. I'm like, well, so they lured me in through reptilian talk and aliens. And now here I am. If I was in a more vulnerable place, I could begin to, me as a Jewish person, begin to start worshiping a guy who is a Holocaust denier. So I'm just curious, how does the reptilian fall into this sort of the anti-Semitic conspiracy? Because I didn't see that. And then you connected the dots so well.
Yeah. So David Icke, I mean, he's really one of the godfathers of that kind of thing. And you're exposed to him at first and you're like, oh, he's kind of a buffoon. He's kind of an idiot. Yeah. And turquoise shirts and he's screaming about, rise up. But you find that one thing in him, we go, oh, that's kind of interesting. And and you start to watch more videos, and the videos are really well done. And you keep going and going and going. And there's so much content with these guys that you never run out. And I mean, good for you for hearing that one thing and going, nope, I'm done. I'm out. Not for me. And a lot of people do not, they hear that and they go, oh, okay. Because it ties in with the stuff that you've been hearing about Jews running finance, running the media, running the government. The reptilian thing, reptiles and sort of reptoid aliens have been a part of popular culture for a long time. You go back to the Conan the Barbarian stories. You go to something like the miniseries with the humans that pull their blizzard masks off. But I kind of transformed it into they're controlling our world. They're this bloodline of royalty is actually infused with lizard DNA, and they're fighting this other alien faction. They're using us as cattle in their war, and it's very complicated. The more details you load onto a conspiracy theory, the more plausible it sounds. Right. So he turns this into a mythology, and it's sort of interesting, and it's kind of fun, and it's really bizarre. And you start digging in, you see a video of like a grainy Queen Elizabeth, like twisting her head, and her eyes like go flicker a bit, and you go, oh, what? Wait a minute, I think David Icke may be right about her, and you don't mean to do it. Nobody sits down and goes, I am going to turn myself into an anti-Semite today. That's just not how it goes. I mean, that phrase, like, nobody joins a cult. You join a movement full of people who, are saying things you believe in, or now your new friends, and then the cult stuff comes later. So Icke and the people like that, they're really good at easing you into this stuff. And then by the time the really, really dark stuff hits you, it just doesn't register that it's any weirder than the stuff that you've already seen before.